rank on, we are number 17 in the world. So I think we have opportunity to be there, to be number one in the last tournament. Unfortunately, we fell short to Senegal. So, I mean, I believe in this team. I know we're going to get there very soon.
Rebounds, passes it out to Durant. You shoot it. Durant misses.
The senior men's team qualified twice for the FIBA World Championship and also played once at the Olympics, recording only one victory in 4 matches. The female counterparts have not fared better.
To develop players is required that pay them a little bit more, so that players actually focus more on basketball than just other things that's going to be required to support a family.
The below par performance of the Tigers at the 2013 FIBA African Championships has led to calls for the development of the game on the domestic scene rather than relying on Nigerians playing abroad.
What we try to do is to be fair and equitable and then open, but you see, everything has to be earned. The national team shirt for basketball is not for, free, dashing. You have to earn it.
However, observers believe a lot can be achieved in future if all factions in the administration of the sport can come together in the interest of basketball.
I've been covering Nigerian basketball now for almost 20 years, and every year there has been a crisis. And the crisis is unending, and that has caused there to be a dearth of sponsors to come aboard. I think in the next 3, 4, 5 years, like I said, when the tension starts to die down, starts to work together, we'll get to where we should be in Africa.
Women and the age grade categories also need attention to ensure an all-round development.
The federation is working with, basketball, inclined schools in Abuja and Lagos to try to establish a very legitimate talent pool from which we can, begin to select and then nurture these, great kids to play for this country.
Later this year, Kano Pillars and Union Bank will represent Nigeria at the African Club Championship after both teams finished 4th and 2nd in the DSTV Premier Basketball League.
And they thus have won $500,000 naira.
It is left to be seen if looking inwards can guarantee Nigeria becoming a force to be reckoned with in years to come.
And that's it. Special report on basketball in Nigeria. Not a bad sport. It has its good times, and of course, going through the bad times, and just a little bit of administration problem that needs to be fixed. And guys, we'll be fine.
I think for me, I thought that the basketball sport as a sport in Nigeria is on the brink of rising when we actually qualified for the Olympics, and of course we defeated the best team in Africa, then Tunisia. But of course, going ahead to lose some of our other games, particularly that scandalous defeat we suffered in the hands of the United States of America, which was expected. Of course, I felt that we're going to...
they were just bullies.
It was just coming. It was just coming. Yes, not because we have a very good preparation or we have a very good talking about the way we bring the guys together. It's just us just bring talent together. Yes, there's talent in there, but lack of preparation. In terms of motivation, is not there. And the league also is not something you could recognize with, and you could expect such results to happen. Sometimes you get result because you have talent, and sometimes you get results when the technicality is missing. So that's the reason why we see us, suffer a lot of poor results, when it comes to the big, to the biggest stage. And it's happened to the women basketball. We need to check what we've. What we need to improve and go into another tournament, because we're going to expect these girls to go there and perform any magic. We just need to help them.
That's it, guys. Let's look at it this way. There was a time Nigerian football for the men wasn't doing so well, but the women were doing so well. But the time came, the men didn't qualify for the Olympics, the women too were there. So it goes to show that everything rises and falls on leadership, that if we fix our administrative problems, you listen to, they said the men's basketball team got no allowance from the championship in Cote d'Ivoire. Even after, I thought they were impressive, but if you don't motivate people,
it's sad, because for me, I think so much attention is being put on the football as a whole in Nigeria.
Super Eagles. Not the football Eagles. I would tell the female football suffer a lot. So maybe the Super Eagles.
I think attention is being put on them, the Super Eagles.
When you pay for losing bonus,
to neglect so many other sports, and they're having issues with bonuses right now. And they said the issue, yes, they are broke, and it's just $5,000. So it's a general problem. But for me, I think we should try and shift attention to basketball. Apart from the game of football, I think basketball is one game in which so many Nigerians are stay glued to their TV, and some goes to the
most popular street
games, in Nigeria. So for me, I think the attention shouldn't just be on football alone. It should shift attention to basketball and so many other sports, just like Tijani Umar said, when accusing fingers was being pointed at him, he said, no, it's not the association's fault, it's the fault of the sport ministry. That's what he's saying indirectly, because he said they don't get enough funds to actually prosecute games and then tournaments and all that.
Sadly, but then, guys, I don't care what you say now. We have to give attention to football. Let's talk about the Nigeria Professional Football League. Yes, we're expecting match day 35, midweek games. But it's good to know that finally the league will end on the 20th of October, Toby.
Yeah, after different, updates, a lot of changes due to so many reasons. We schedule games, Super Eagles, we have to shift the games. Yeah. Yes, October 20. I think the new champion will match Kano Pillars, the defending champion, looking as if they might not retain the title. Eyimba in the mix, by SI Academy hanging in there. October 20 is going to be massive for the MPFL, massive for LMC. It has been a long season, a lot of controversy, a lot of good moments, bad moments. But October 20, I think the new champion will emerge. And it's looking as if Eyimba. But Kano Pillars hanging Academy, and also Bayelsa. Maybe like
football, anything.
It is football, so it is mathematically still open for at the top 4 teams.
Kunle Dolphins, they say they are not sure of playing that game against El Kanemi in Maiduguri. They have a point.
Yes, definitely. I think if you ask me, they are talking about the fact that the OMD verdict right now that didn't that didn't favor them. I think they really have a point if they say that they don't have the funds and all that to actually prosecute that game. Because right now, yes,
no, really, I think Dolphins should go for the game. Reason why? LMC said Maiduguri is safe, and all the club owners agreed. And I think about 15 teams have traveled to Maiduguri this season, if not, So I don't think Dolphins have any excuse. You just have to go for the game. So far, your team manager or anybody from Dolphins agree with the LMC that Maiduguri is safe. Other team 3SC, other teams have been there. Different kind of teams have been there. Even the Sharks have been there. So Eyimba have been there. All teams have been there. So if Dolphins tell us they can't go because of security reason, I'm not sure they will win the case. I think they might just lose the 3 points and get a fine. Because the truth of the matter is the club owners agree with the LMC that Maiduguri is safe for them. And some teams have been there. So why Dolphin protesting now? Because security. We all know, because we all understand the security problem. For few of us that cover this league, we complain about why games must hold in Maiduguri. But the LMC and the club owner said Maiduguri is safe. So Dolphin should go there and play game. They should just go there and play the league game.
But I think they have a point. So
yeah, they have a point. They have a point. But my argument is we should have fight against it since the beginning of the season, not now. Because some teams have been there, nothing happened to them. Some teams went to Maiduguri and picked points. So I think Dolphins should also go.
Of course, you are very right, Toby, because if you look at most of the teams that have played in Maiduguri this time in the Nigerian Professional Football League, we can't compare what we get to hear from other centers with El Kanemi, with Maiduguri.
So it's not so far they've been of good behavior.
Yes, apart from Kano Pillars.
Well, I think that they have their fans to blame. You're winning a game 78 minutes, you're winning the pitch. They truly deserve that punishment. Toby, I'll get you talking again, and this time around, let's talk about Heartland. The players are protesting over pay.
Yeah, they have every right to do that. The defending champion of the Federation Cup 2 times, they won it in Lagos back to back, and I think I was nowhere a few weeks ago. The players are not living fine. We need to reveal the truth. I think they have the right to protest this time around. A lot of promises will pay you. These players work for this morning. For you to win a Federation Cup back to back in Nigeria, and you don't even have a house to shoot for it. It is very sad. And
the league is not soft.
And the league is not soft. It's not easy for Atlant players. We've got plenty of quality in there. Chinedu Efo, Ibenugbe, plenty players, quality players. They have families. Why holding them to sign off on their salaries? It is unfair. So even the players should carry their bag and their bed. They should sleep in front of the government. And maybe if the government see, they will pity them, because it's unfair to these players. Some people are living large. Some people are making money from what the reason I don't understand where this money is going to. If it is the government not release the money, or the money is being released and be kept somewhere, the players need to know the truth. If the prayer is coming from the governor, then let the governor come out and tell the players, okay, I will release money. And if the prayer is coming from someone else, that person must face a very big, legal action, because it is unfair on this player. For 2 years they have been struggling, they don't have money, and they play. This is what they work for. It is unfair. And it's very, very appalling for the league. And to even remember that Heartland wasn't doing so well. The players had to,